YouTube, what is going on, man? It is your boy Sneakerheadpat coming to you with my top Jordans 1 through 14. These are the top Jordans in my collection, going from 14 all the way down to 1. Some of them aren't specifically my favorite Jordan of all time. It's just the ones that I have in my collection. Just a video I wanted to do for a while, so I figured I'd throw that up for y'all. Man, it's a pain in the ass taking all these shoes out. But yeah, we're gonna start with number 14. And the reason I say 1 through 14, a lot of you know 1 through 14 are all the retro Jordans that Jordan played in. These are the kicks that came out while he was actually still in the NBA. Once you go to 15 all the way up to 31 and so on, those are pretty much the signature shoes that came out after Jordan already retired. Even though like the 15, 16, he still played in those, but those were after he came back from retirement. That's why a lot of people only consider 1 through 14 the actual retros. Number 14, we have the DMP 14s. This is my most recent 14. Definitely the best 14 I have in my collection. I was kind of swaying between this 14 and then my Laney 14s, but this one definitely wins as far as quality and the colorway. It's just clean, man. Overpriced, no doubt, but it's still dope, man. This is a dope ass 14. You can't deny it, man. You cannot deny it. But yeah, man, DMP 14s. Number 13, one of my favorite shoes, Flint 13s. These were actually rumored to release this year, 2017, but I've been hearing rumors that these have been scratched from the list. I know that's disappointing as hell for a lot of y'all, myself included, man. I was looking forward to getting a new fresh pair, but good thing I do have this pair. Like, I'm in the mind state that, yo, I don't need like this year and the previous year of the same shoe. So I was actually gonna get rid of these once it was confirmed. Good thing I didn't jump out the window and go ahead and sell these, because they definitely may not end up coming out anytime soon, and this is one of my favorite shoes of all time. So yeah, man, unfortunate that they probably won't release this year, but hey man, I got mine. Flint 13, number 13, Jordan 12, the Flug game 12s, and this one actually just passed the Taxis for me. In most cases, I would say the Taxi is one of my top Jordans of all time. But this one, man, I don't know, man. I just prefer this one a little more than the Taxis now. Even though I love wearing my Taxis. Black and red, man, it's just, I can't get over black and red, man. These are clean. They did good on the quality. You know, quality isn't a big determination for how I like how a shoe looks visually. But it's icing on the cake, man. Jordan 12, something about them, man. It just looks sleek, man. Flug game 12s, number 12. Number 11, the Jordan 11s. I got some more black and red for your ass. The Bread 11s came out in 2012. This will always be my favorite Jordan 11 of all time. I can't wait till they re-release this with the higher patent leather, man. I like the OG style better, so when they release the Bread 11s again with that higher patent leather, your boy is going to be all over that. Bread 11s, black and red 11s, playoff 11s, whatever you want to call them. 10 on the list, the double nickel 10s. Love this 10, man. There's not a lot of 10s that I'm crazy about, but this is definitely one of the top 10s for me. These came out in 2015, I think, like the original player exclusive Jordan 10 that Jordan had when he came back wearing that 45 and black and red as usual. It's actually one of the shoes I probably wear more than most of my other kicks, man. It's just something easy, something I could throw on. And one thing I hate about 10s, man, 10s, they get this ugly ass crease on that toe box, man. I can't stand that. But the 10s is still dope, man. Double nickel 10s, number 10 on the list. Number 9, the Jordan 9 on the list. It was actually almost a Space Jam 9s, but I switched it up, man. This is too clean, man. The cool gray 9s, favorite 9 of all time. This is really the only 9 I really need, man. I'm not even a big fan of cool gray like that, but something about these cool gray 9s that I've always liked. Stupid dope, man. I don't know, man, something about them, I always liked them better than the cool gray 11s, which probably sounds crazy to some people, but it's just something about it, man. Jordan did wear these when he played for the Wizards, and this shoe was dope, man. And like I said, I don't really rock with cool gray like that, but this is probably the only shoe where I love cool gray. Cool grade 9s. Number 9, number 8 on the list. There's not a lot of 8s that I rock with, but so I had to go with the classic, and we got, you already know what it is, man. The Aqua 8s, which y'all disrespected like big time. When these came out, these sat on shelves like hell. They sat on shelves so much that I didn't get them till like 4 months later. Caught these hoes on a sale. I don't know why people like rejected these so hard. I think in some years people will give them the respect that they deserve. I know they got a lot of backlash from this gray on the back of the shoe on the upper, but I like it, man. This is still a dope shoe. That tongue is crazy. Aqua 8s, man, I feel like they're a must-have in your collection. You gotta have Aqua 8s if you are into kicks, man. Aqua 8s is just, it is the best 8. The best 8 you can possibly own. And these hoes definitely went to the outlet, man. I think I saw them for like under 150 at one point. Of course, 8s aren't a fan favorite, man. They're kind of hard to rock, to be honest, man. A lot of people just don't know what to do with them. You got those straps, you got laces. They're kind of bulky, they're kind of heavy. I don't blame you, man. You gotta have a little swag, man, a little swig if you want to pull these off. Aqua 8s, number 8. Number 7 on the list, the Bordeaux 7s. These came out in 2015. A lot of people like the 2011 pair a little better. I don't really have that much of a preference, man. This one is closer to the OG. But both of them are dope, man, and this will always be my favorite 7 of all time. Number 6 on the list. You already know what this is. If you saw any of my recent videos, if you see any of my videos, not only is this my favorite 6 of all time, it's my favorite shoe of all time. The Infrared 6, or Black Infrared 6. The dopest shoe of all time, man. This one released in 2014. Got a lot of negativity due to the infrared color. Some people don't like the infrared color. It's a hit or miss, man. I love it, like I've said before, and this shoe is super dope. It's super clean. It don't get much better than this, man. Black Infrared 6s, greatest shoe of all time. Top 6, number 6, Infrared 6. Number 5 on the list, another shoe y'all disrespected, man. Y'all disrespected this one hard, man. The Metallic 5s with the Nike Air on the back. This one came out in 2015, and y'all let this thing sit like a motherfucker. A lot of people say it was because of that $220 price point, but I can't believe it, man. People were in love with this shoe. When it was like announced that this was releasing, people were going crazy over it. I thought it was going to be an instant sellout. This was one of the first shoes that really let people know like things really changed. You know what I mean? When I saw this one sit, it was like anything could sit. The classic shoe. It's an iconic shoe. It's one of the greatest files of all time. I can't believe y'all let this sit, man. I don't know what to say. But if you're big on sneakers, man, this is a must-have in your collection. If you don't have it, go buy it. Go buy it. Number 4 on the list. You should know what this is. The metallic, the white cement 4s. Nike Air branding on the back. Now these did sell out, and they rightfully should have. They almost sat. They got real close to sitting. This was like when it started getting kind of shaky for Jordan Brand. But people love this shoe, and they did such a horrible job when they re-released this in 2012. I think people were dying to get an upgraded release of these. The ones in 2012, man, that gray was off. You had that weak ass Jumpman on the back. The leather was stiff as hell, and it just wasn't good, man. It just wasn't good, man. So when this came out, they definitely did it justice. Could have put slightly better leather on it, but overall, it's not that bad, and this is a classic, man. It's one of the best 4s of all time. It's one of the best Jordans of all time, and I think this cement 4 will always be top 10, to say the least. Top 10 overall Jordans ever. White cement 4s, Nike Air branding on the back. Must have in your collection. Number 4, white cement 4s. Number 3, one of my most recent pickups. They beat the True Blues out of the spot. The white cement 3. This is the one with the Jumpman on the back. You know, we struggling around here. We couldn't get the white cement 3s, the 88 3s I mean, but hey man, this will do. It's still a dope, classic, iconic shoe. 3s changed the game, man. They definitely saved Jordan Brand altogether. But if you haven't seen my most recent review, check that out. I will leave that somewhere up there. And yeah, man, just recently picked these up at SneakerCon. I would put the black cement 3s over this one, but it's still a super dope shoe, man. Until we get those black cement 3s in 2018, that will have the Nike Air on the back. These are holding down the spot for sure. White cement 3s. I can't wait for those Katrina 3s also, but I still put these over the Katrina 3s. The only ones that can beat these out, I would say, are the black cement 3s, and we might triple up on those. But yeah, man, number 3, white cement 3s, not the 88s. And number 2 is one of my most recent pickups, and so if you watch my vids, you already know what this is. Damn, what is this? This is the Varsity Red Jordan 2s, and as I said in my previous video my review that I did of this is my favorite 2 of all time, and well, obviously it's in the damn list. One of the few 2s I like, man. I'm not a big fan of 2s. Nobody really is, but some 2s are dope, and this one is one of them. I consider this Jordan 2 heat, bruh. Like, if you're gonna have one Jordan 2, this would be the Jordan 2 to have, in my opinion. And it's clean, man. White, red, and a little bit of black. Can't go wrong with it, man. Jordan 2, Varsity Red, dope, man. One of the few 2s that Jordan played in, and it's a classic, in my opinion. Number 2, Varsity Red 2. Alright. This video is long as hell, but we finally made it to that number 1. I'm sure a lot of you know what it is, man. This is my number 1 Jordan 1, and it's a must-have in your sneaker collection. If you love Jordans, you better have this, man. You better have it. The bread, band, or black and red 1. A lot of nicknames for these. Some people don't like the name bread. I feel you. I don't really care. Some people don't like the fact that people call this band just because it doesn't have an X on the back. And just because it wasn't the actual shoe that was banned. I don't really get caught up in the names, man. Call it whatever you want to call it, but call it dope. This is one of the most iconic Jordan 1s of all time. I say behind the Chicagos, of course. But I still put these over the Chicagos, man. I just like it. They're just fresher, in my opinion. They look good with almost anything. Pants, shorts, jeans, whatever you want to wear these with. They work. They're classic. They have that retro look, man. You can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong, baby. Jordan outdid themselves with the quality on this one. Best Jordan 1 of all time. Band 1, bread 1, black and red Jordan 1s. I wear the hell out of this shoe, man. And crazy enough, I've probably worn this like at least 25 times. And they really don't crease like that, man. Maybe it's just the way I walk. I kind of walk like a duck, man. I got that sneakerhead walk, man. I be trying to preserve my shoes when I walk. I pick up my feet. I don't get heel drag. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't bending our shoes up. That's just me. I'm weird, man. I'm weird like that, man. Not everybody's like that, but yeah, man. That is it. Number 1 Jordan 1 of all time. Band 1s, bread 1s, black and red 1s, whatever you want to call them. That's my list. Let me know what your don't let me know your top list. I ain't got time to read all those comments. Let me know which ones you agree with me on, or if you have a completely difference of opinion. Follow me on Instagram at Sneakerheadpat. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I'm definitely up to do more videos like this. Shoot me some feedback. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hit that thumbs up if you rock with the video. And I will see you next video. Peace.